You're my best friend that I've ever had. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Heather, and as always, I am reading with a vengeance, and as always, I hope you are as well. Today, I am doing a book tag. I am doing the My Reading Habits book tag. Now, the original video for this tag, as in who came up with this tag, is a mystery to me, and I think it's a mystery to a lot of people. I was tagged by the lovely Gloria over at Gloria Z. Thompson, and she didn't know in her video either, and so I tried to do a little deep dive into the booktubers who have done this tag, and the oldest one I found is 8 years old, and she didn't know who the originator was. Does anybody know? I would love to know. I'm sure a lot of the booktubers today would love to know, to give credit where credit is due. But anyways, My Reading Habits book tag. So there are 11 questions. Let's get started. Oh, before I get started, I decided for this tag when I watched Gloria's video for this tag. She was sitting in front of, and I think she's done a number of videos where she's sitting in front of her book trolley, and I just thought for a change of pace that I would sit in front of my book trolley. Here she is in all her glory. Oh, I should have checked. Do I have any stickers that are offensive? I don't think so. Not on this side. I got this little number, I think, at Michael's. They're relatively inexpensive, and they come in different colors. Super cute. Ooh, this is a sticker from, I visited an independent bookstore where they had Independent Bookstore Day. I think this one was from last year. They're doing it again this year. It's this weekend. By the time I upload this video, it will have already passed. I'm really hoping to do like a motorcycle ride with my husband to hit a bunch of them, and I might do a vlog. Oh, ooh! My husband and I did a tour of a bunch of different ice cream places last year. Super fun. So that's one of the ice cream places we went to. This is my best friend, Maggie. This is one of my favorite coffee places over in Middletown. It's called Purgatory. Love it. Anyways, let's get on with the tag. Question number 1 is, do you have a certain place at home for reading? No, but I find that where I do the most reading is I always 100% read before going to bed. So last place of the day that I read is in bed. But I read on the couch. I read on the floor. I've been known to read in front of the fireplace when we have a fire going. There was a challenge going around on Bookstagram of get caught reading, and my husband took such a lovely picture of me reading in front of the fireplace. I might pop that picture in. But yeah, if it's a comfortable place, I can read there. Question number 2, bookmark or random piece of paper? Both. If I have a bookmark handy, if I'm using a bookmark, obviously I'm going to use it. But if I don't have one handy, yes, then I will grab the nearest piece of paper, pencil, pen, hair clip, whatever's handy. Or sometimes, just like Gloria, sometimes if I don't have anything handy, I will flip the book over. If I'm just popping up for another cup of coffee, I'll just flip the book over and have the couch hold my place. Question number 3, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter or a certain amount of pages? I prefer to stop at the end of a chapter. Like if my husband is waiting and we're ready to go somewhere, and I'll say, oh, just let me get to the end of this chapter. My husband, of course, will roll his eyes saying, the story of my life. Yes, but I mean, I don't have to. My next best thing is stopping to like the scene breaks, but if I have to stop in the middle of a page, then that's fine. I don't go into anxiety over it, fortunately. Question number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? I don't typically eat while reading unless I don't really typically eat while reading. I will drink, I'll have my coffee, or I'm always drinking something. I will either have coffee on the go or water on the go, but I don't need something to eat or drink to read. Question number 5, multitasking, music or TV while reading? I prefer absolute silence while I read. I can read when my husband's watching TV in the background, but he knows to turn the volume down and I really have to concentrate. Music, it has to be either really soft music, preferably instrumental music. So I can do it if I have to, but I absolutely prefer to read in silence. That's just the way to go for me. I need to focus. Question number 6, Reading at home or everywhere? I read absolutely everywhere. So I always have a minimum of 2 books going. I'll have a physical book going, and I always have an audio book going. And anytime I'm in the car, specifically when I'm by myself, if my husband's in the car with me, then I don't. But anytime I drive somewhere, I'm listening to my audiobook. I walk dogs kind of as a job, and I have anywhere from 7 to 15 dog walks a week. And they're half-hour long dog walks, and I am listening to my book when I do that. In the summertime or springtime when the weather gets better and I'm weeding, I'm listening to my audiobook. So yes, everywhere. As far as reading my physical book, I can read everywhere. If I go out to have drinks with a girlfriend and I'm the first at the bar or the restaurant, I will read my book. Well, hello, miss. Hi, do you want to come say hi? This is Zoe. Hello, Missy. So yes, answer to that question is I can read everywhere, and I usually do. Question number 7 is reading 1 book at a time or several at once. I think I kind of answered that question before, but I usually have 2 on the go. There was a time where I had 3 on the go, where I had a physical book, audiobook, and then 1 on an e-reader. And I might get that going again because I have that mindset where I need more. 2's not enough right now, but probably over the past year, I've had just the 2 on the go, audio and physical. There was a time, many years, it was only probably in the last 6 or 7 years where I could read more than 1 book at a time. For a long time, I just didn't have the bandwidth to keep more than 1 storyline in my mind, but for some reason, the switch flipped and I was able to read more than 1 book at a time. And thank goodness, because my appetite for reading has increased as I've gotten older. Question number 8, reading out loud or silently in your head? Definitely silently in my head. I don't have kids, so I don't read to anybody, and I can't think of any other circumstance where I would read out loud. So yeah, definitely silently in my head. Question number 9, do you read ahead or even skip pages? Again, here's another question or answer where mine is very similar to Gloria's. If I am not really into the book, if there is a possible DNF in this book's future, then I will skim. I don't think I'd skip whole pages. If it comes to the point where I want to skip whole pages, it's time to DNF. But yeah, sometimes I will skim, especially if it's a book that the descriptions are going on and on forever. I don't need 3 paragraphs to describe the color of the sky. To things, I never skip dialogue. Dialogue to me, I'll read word for word and absorb that. But overly descriptive stuff, I'll skim. And if it's looking like it's going to be a DNF, I'll skim for a few pages. And if I'm still skimming after I don't even know how many pages, I just know when I know, then I'll just DNF the book. Question number 10, breaking the spine or keeping it like new? I don't really have a preference. If I'm reading like a mass paperback, you can hear my dogs playing in the background. Sorry about that. Anyways, if I'm reading like a mass paperback, I don't mind breaking the spine. Especially, if I need it open more, I'll break the spine and it doesn't make my brain hurt. Hardbacks, I rarely read hardbacks. The only time I really read hardbacks is if I get them from the library. I mean, some of these were gifts. My birthday one year, my BFF got me a gift to the Book of the Month Club for 6 months, and so that's how I ended up with some of these. Or I got them from the little free library. And even with those, I don't mind breaking the spine, but the only really time I do it is if I need the book open more. Question number 11, do you write in your books? Absolutely 100% no. If I annotate, which I rarely do, I only just started annotating, and I don't do it every book, but if I do, I use sticky notes. I have those all over my house, so yeah, no. And the last is not a question, it is tag others. So who do I tag? So before I tag anybody, please, if I tag you in any tag, please know there's no pressure to do it. I try to look to see if you've already done the tag, and if I fail, I'm sorry. And usually when I record, I'll record on a Wednesday or Thursday, and I usually don't post tag videos until Book Tag Tuesday, of course. So who do I tag? Let's see. I will tag Michelle over at Michelle's Library, Jack over at Spread Book Joy, and Amy over at BookTube with Amy. Again, no pressure, but I would love to see your answers for this tag. I thought it was a pretty fun tag. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoy watching tag videos. Gloria, thank you again for tagging me. You're keeping me busy, girl. And I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If you're still watching at this point, please give that like button a boop, and a subscribe would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.